Hey guys, welcome back to the Dream Life Diaries. And if you're new here, my name is McKenna, and this is the show that's all about action steps, mindset shifts, and manifestation towards making your dream life happen. I cannot be more excited to dive right into your glow up guide for spring and summer 2025. And we are diving right into it today, guys. It's March, and so that means it's spring. And you know what that means? Not just more daylight, not just more sun and some warmer weather. No, no, no. That means a hot girl summer is on the way. So it is preparation time right now to have your hot girl summer and hot girl spring because why leave out the spring months? Like, I don't know. I'm ready for it. I'm so ready for it. I'm actually going on a girls' trip to Miami this weekend, so I am getting my spring vibes and summer vibes off to an immediate start. But anyway, let's dive right into it. So, your glow up for spring and summer 2025 starts with your body and skincare routines. It starts with your health, okay? So, my biggest thing recently, and I am obsessed. There's a lot of things I'm obsessed with right now, so stay tuned to the end because we have a lot to unpack here. But my favorite skin thing right now is actually a simple, very simple skincare routine. Okay, let me actually backtrack that. I think that we keep seeing all these products around social media, and I feel like I've tried so many of them and was slathering like snail freaking sludge on my face at one point, and I've scaled it back to a very simple skincare routine. So I swear by Curology, which, if you're not familiar, is an online skincare provider who it's run by medical professionals, and you submit pictures of your face or wherever you have acne, and you submit it to them, and they make a formula just for you and for your skin type and what you need. And I'm actually just so obsessed with it. I actually started using it back in 2019 or 2020. So this is a good 5, 6 years ago. And I had such horrific acne back then. I mean, T-zone, chest. And the chest went away with birth control, but my T-zone and like everywhere I had it was so bad, and nothing I did could possibly fix it. Long story short, I won't ramble on that for too long, but I got Curology literally within a month. I mean, I saw major differences in my skin. And ever since I started using Curology, people literally come up to me, I shit you not that I don't want to sound conceited by saying this, but people literally come up to me everywhere I go and ask me about my skin and just say my skin is glowing. And I literally say I pretty much just use Curology every night. So I use Curology, and I swear by vitamin C products, okay? I use every day a vitamin C cleanser on my face in the shower, and then I follow that no, sorry. Then I follow that after the shower in the morning with a vitamin C moisturizer for the day. And then at nighttime, all I use is I just use a face wipe, and then I have my Curology that I put on, and then I have a salicylic, I can't pronounce these things. Hydra something and salicylic acid moisturizer. And that's all I use. That's literally my entire skincare routine. And I mean, I feel like my skin is honestly the best it's ever been. So it might be a sign for you this spring to cut a little bit back on your skin products and maybe don't feel the need to try everything. Sometimes less is more. And honest opinion, personal, experience here, I think it's been doing wonders for me. Alrighty, so on top of that, the biggest thing I recommend for your skin and for your daytime and nighttime routine, you need to get on the Gua Sha wave if you're not already. Gua Sha and Jade Rolling, but I specifically swear by Gua Sha. So the difference is a jade roller is kind of like it's like a tool. And if you're watching on YouTube, I'm kind of showing motions on here. If you're just listening to this, apologies for the poor description. But it's like a stick, like almost like a toothbrush. But then on one end, it's like a roller ball thing, and usually it's made of stone. And mine's made of rose quartz, which is the stone of love and beauty. So I knew I had to get a rose quartz one because I am admittedly a crystal girl. So you kind of roll that one under your eyes and around your face. Some people freeze them. I want to actually get into this because I haven't tried it yet, but some people freeze them, and the coolness of the stone really helps get rid of bags under your eyes, get rid of the dark circles, and tighten up your skin. But even just the stone alone, just leaving it out in the open, gets very, very cold. And I love this to just, once again, go under your eyes, and it's great for your under eye bags and your under eye dark circles. But let me tell you, I finally learned how to gua sha correctly, and it's changed my life. It's changed my skin routine. And I mean, if you're looking for a snatched face for summer, if you're looking to get a, sharp jawline, high cheekbones showing out, you need to get onto this, okay? Shit you not, I started doing this. Well, I started gua sha many years ago, but I started doing it correctly a few weeks ago, and I mean, the results have been crazy. So once again, if you're not familiar, gua sha is similar as in it's made of like a rose quartz stone in this case, but the shape of it is more flat, like a flat rock, I could say, and it has like a certain divot in it to fit your jawline or to fit like the and your lymph nodes, like that area of your neck. And so what you do is you run it under your jaw and around, up and down your neck and then cheekbones and then your forehead. Once again, I'm so bad at explaining this, but get a gua sha, look it up, and start using it every single day. And I promise you, you are going to see so much drainage in your face. I mean, I don't think any of us even really understand how much water we retain. And I think this has to do so much with the poor quality of our food nowadays. It's such a fact that we eat so many processed foods, so much sodium, and our body just retains so much water. And a lot of that goes to areas like our face and our belly. With leading off of that, I have also started getting into castor oil stomach massages. Okay. I suffer from chronic IBS. I have literally suffered from chronic IBS my entire life, like literally since birth. And I get so bloated so easily. I mean, like literally right now I'm eating a salad and I know I'm gonna get so bloated after because my body can't digest anything correctly. And I think once again, just kind of goes back to the poor quality of our food nowadays, unfortunately in America. But beyond that, I think I definitely have some sort of intestinal issue. I mean, no doctor I've ever been to has ever been able to truly diagnose it. Regardless, I get so bloated and going to the bathroom, sorry TMI, but going to the bathroom is really difficult for me sometimes. So I saw actually, her name is Pamela Reif, an amazing fitness influencer. If you don't follow her on YouTube, I think that's her main platform. Go ahead and follow her. Workout videos, amazing. Health videos, amazing. And I saw one of her YouTube shorts one day where she was showing her stomach massage as a part of her daily routine. And now, even if you don't have IBS or any issues with digestion, this is huge, especially going into the summer months when, I mean, we're going to be wearing a little bit less clothing, we're going to be in a bikini, and you just want your stomach to not only just look flat, but you just want to feel your best. You don't want to feel bloated. Nobody wants to feel bloated on the beach. I think that's actually one of the worst feelings a girl can have. So, what I do for that is every night, right before bed, right when I'm laying in bed, literally the last thing I do for the day before I go to sleep is I just put, a tiny amount of castor oil onto my stomach, belly area, and I just massage down. I think that's a really important part of it. You kind of want to do like a little bit side to side, but like mostly pushing down because you want to push the things out of you, okay? You want to push it out. You don't want to pull it back in. You want to push it out. And I think this has been helping me with bloating, with digestion, and I think I see an immediate response to this in my body. Like, it's not like that happens and I'm running to the bathroom or anything like that, but I almost feel like my stomach muscles relax directly after I do that. And maybe it's just me in my head going crazy or just making stuff up, but I truly feel like my stomach muscles relax right away. So that could definitely be a great thing to add into your night routine. And speaking of night routines, all right, I listened to a Mel Robbins podcast the other day, and she was talking about nighttime routines and how changing your nighttime routine can pretty much change your life. I was rolling my eyes a little bit at this at first, so I was like, okay, Mel, like, obviously, we all want to go to bed earlier. That's just been on my list of to-dos for so long, but I just have so much I want to do for the podcast, for the show, and all my socials at night. It's not a possibility. And my brain is just like all of us, so hardwired now into just looking everything up constantly and making myself stay up hours later than I should just because I think of something else I want to look up or something else I want to jot down into my notes on my phone or another product I need to look up on Amazon, which I don't actually need, but in my brain while I'm trying to fall asleep, it seems immediate that I just need to go look it up, etc. So, what I've started doing is having a specific downtime for my phone. And I ended up creating that as 9 p.m. because I'm a big early bird. So, I like to wake up at like 5:30, 6 a.m. So, in order to get, enough sleep for the day, I need to really get in bed and be asleep around 10. So that downtime for me starts at 9, which is actually so great. And it actually makes me more productive because I'm cramming in the things that I actually need to do before 9. At 9 p.m., I have an alarm on my phone that literally goes off that says, go to bed, bitch. And after that goes off, sorry, phone's plugged in across the room. I'm not even near it. I don't let myself go back over there. I brush my teeth. I go to bed. Good night. And I have been doing this for only a few days now, but I can already tell how life-changing this is because I'll be laying in bed trying to get ready for sleep, and I think of so many things that I want to go look up on my phone. I'm like, oh, I should be looking up this. I should be looking up that. Oh, I need to do this content thing. I forgot to do that. Well, too late. Too bad. Unless it's something really important, then maybe I'll go up and like jot it on a notepad so I really don't forget or something. But for the most part, I know in my head that it's not dire and it's not important, that going to bed is way, way, way more important at the moment. And by doing this, I have found myself taking so much time back for myself. I have found myself journaling literally every single night, which I've been trying to do for years. For over 5 years since I've started college, I've been trying to get into the habit of actually journaling every night. And here I am actually doing it after literally just plugging my phone in across the room. Like, it did not take that much effort or planning or any type of anything to make that happen besides just getting time back for myself by putting my phone on the other side of the room. So I think this is so important into tying into a glow up because your sleep is how your body functions, it's how your body improves, and actually how your body can glow up. You're not going to glow up, you're not going to be looking like you're living your best life in your hottest self if you're literally dragging like a zombie and you have the darkest eye bags and you are so tired. You're not going to want to go do that workout and be healthy if you're feeling like crap. So your sleep is so important, and that's why I think it's just so vital to bring that into your routine going into the spring and summer. And not only that, but I think that taking time back for yourself and journaling, if that's something that you really want to work on, I always promote it, but obviously not everybody's going to love it. But I highly, highly recommend journaling just for a mental health glow up. That's your way to rant out everything from the day into a journal that nobody's going to see. I literally hate complaining. I hate complaining. I hate complainers. But we all have things that are pent up inside of us. We have things that we need to let out to the world, and we can't just simmer on them inside forever and ever. We need to let them out somewhere. And I think this is where journaling comes in, is because you could funnel all that negative energy, all that anger, frustration, sadness, whatever it is, you could funnel it onto some paper and then let it be. And I feel like this actually helps me way more than ranting to somebody else. Because unless I'm looking for actual advice and I need another person, most of the time I just want to get stuff off my chest. A lot of times I feel like I get really angry over certain things, and you get that moment, that little like, 10, 20 minutes or so when you're so fired up and you go ranting to everybody around you. And then you'll go rant to 5 different people or 5 different coworkers if you're at work, or 5 friends if you're in a friend group. And then you come back and you're like, shit, now I just look like a complainer to everybody. I literally just ran my mouth to 5 people about something that's honestly not even bugging me that much anymore. I got it off my chest. Why did I really have to go share that with 5 people? I feel like this happened to me so many times, and I'm like, damn, I really just wish I kept that inside. Or, healthier yet, I wish I put that into a journal and got it out somewhere, but didn't share it with everybody because my business is not always everybody else's business. And sometimes you could funnel that energy in a more productive way. All right, this is probably a pretty obvious one, but to glow up going to spring and summer, you need to get your diet in check, unfortunately. I know we all love, a good cheat meal, a good, cheeseburger, if that's you. I mean, I love some French fries, don't get me wrong. And it's not like we have to cut that out completely. No, no, no. That's not what I'm saying at all. You don't have to throw away all your chocolate and all your sweets and anything with grease in it. But to glow up and look like your most radiant, glowing self this spring and summer, you need to get the healthiest food in you possible. And that's not just trading out your potato chips for seaweed crackers or potato chips for lettuce, okay? There's a lot more that goes into it. So beyond just saying, okay, I'm going to eat healthier, there are so many other factors that come into it, like protein. I think that is the biggest thing. And I am actually a vegetarian, so I don't eat a lot of protein, point blank. And I'm also allergic to nuts. So it is so difficult for me to get protein in my diet. A lot of people, a lot of other vegetarians will be like, okay, I eat peanut butter, I eat nuts, I eat like, nut granola bars or nut granola. It is so hard to find vegan protein with no nuts. Let me just, that's my little complaint for the day. Let me just throw that out there. So I eat a lot of eggs, in case you're wondering how I get my protein. I eat a lot of eggs, a lot of tofu, but now I'm realizing that soy hurts my stomach too. It's a little sidebar, a little sidetrack. But okay, for everybody else out there who's not a not a vegetarian with dietary restrictions, get protein in any way you can. And I think recently I've just started to listen to more about protein and diets, and I've learned so much more about how this can really affect you and how more protein is actually so good for you. And I love, working out. I love going to the gym. And I think for the longest time I've been so scared that if I eat too much protein, I'm gonna look like a bodybuilder. I honestly, for the past few years, when I've actually started getting into lifting weights, I truthfully thought that if I ate a lot of protein, I would grow way too much muscle and look like a man. I'm not even joking. And now I feel so stupid. And I feel like I wasted so many years of my fitness journey because I would literally eat like no protein at all. I mean, honest to God, before I made this pivot, when I finally started adding protein in big time, I thought it was good if I got like 20 grams of protein in a day. And I'm not even kidding you. Like, when I would think about it, my diet was rice cakes. And I mean, honest to God, I eat rice cakes like most meals of the day and snacks. And now looking back, I see how bad that was. Truthfully, see how bad that was. I definitely got in calories other ways. So don't think I'm some crash diet or anything. Like I definitely got calories in, but it'd be things like French fries or like other foods that are not protein based. And it just was not serving me well. I felt like shit all the time. I could literally barely make it through any of my workouts. And it was just so hard to even like have brain function. Honest to God, like it was just so hard to do anything. And honestly, I kind of got to the point where I just wouldn't really have much of an appetite because my body wasn't functioning correctly. Long story short, get your protein in. Okay, your workouts are going to mean nothing unless you're getting protein. So start cramming that in. And I forget what the exact rule is. I think it's half your body weight in grams of protein, something like that. I'm probably thinking of the ounces of water you're supposed to drink. I think that's probably what half your body's weight in water, ounces, I don't know. But regardless, that leads into the next thing, hydration. You hear this everywhere. I know. Everybody says drink your water. Everybody says it, but it is so true. And I think this is really important as well as we go into the spring and summer months when we're gonna be with our friends and families, and there's probably going to be alcohol involved. And not just alcohol, but days spent out in the sun. It's really vital to stay hydrated through not only just those moments, but the warmer seasons in general. And this comes from a few different perspectives. So you obviously need to be hydrating all the time. Hydration is what helps flood your body of toxins. It helps reduce bloating. It helps you look better. But honestly, it actually funnels down so much to your actual physical health. And like I said, we're going to those summer months when you're sweating more. I know I personally live in a very, very hot area. And temperatures here, I mean, in the summer, it's 97 degrees every single day. So, I mean, just by stepping outside, you are sweating. And if you're going to be exercising that type of heat, you're going to be really sweating. Make sure to up your hydration now and get into that habit so when those really hot months come, you are ready for them. And you are ready for those beach days out in the sun because you know you're going to come prepared, have your water with you, you're going to be so hydrated already, and you are going to be feeling great. Okay, so as I mentioned, I am a workout girly. I love working out. I love working out every single day. It makes me feel so, so great. Okay, if you're watching this on YouTube, sorry for the big lighting change just now. The sun went down, so I finally had to cave in and turn on the other lamp. But here we go. Okay, so in terms of workouts, I think it's the best thing you could do for yourself, for mentally, physically, emotionally, everything. I think it's so important, so I'm going to speak so highly of this. But you need to work out most days of the week. I'm not going to say every day because people have different obligations. Maybe it's not always practical to work out every single day. But you need to do movement at least every day. Whether that's even the shortest walk. You do a 10-minute ab workout literally on your bedroom floor. Lift weights for 5 minutes, or I actually have this 5-minute arm workout that I do. It's by this one YouTuber called Boho Beautiful. I love that because it's 5 minutes, you don't need any equipment. And if I'm like running around all day, if I'm on like a trip or a vacation or something, so it's perfect for the summer months when we are traveling, we are on vacay mode. I think it's so great to just take those 5 minutes, literally do this 5-minute arm workout. I don't need any materials whatsoever. And then do that, maybe some walking, and I'm like, I'm set for the day. It just makes me feel so much better to be able to say, I did that. But I have to preach that I think the best workout you can do for a glow up is hot yoga. And I've never tried hot Pilates, so I can't say anything in comparison here. But I am a hot yoga girly through and through. There is just something about the sweat and the workout you get from hot yoga that nothing else can literally ever compare to. There's something about being in the room too, and somebody's like telling you what to do at least. Or, I mean, I love the ones when it's like power yoga and they're like yelling at you and there's music blasting. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. It hypes me up so much, especially first thing in the morning. It is the best feeling. And I know there's so many times I'll go to a really early morning hot yoga class, and that first, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I'm like, oh my gosh, I am literally about to pass out right now. Holy crap. But then you start getting into it and you get warmed up and you switch your mind to be so into it. And I literally sometimes have to be there, tell myself, you got this, you're a boss ass bitch, you can do this, you're having fun right now, and it will become the most fun thing ever. I love it so, so much. I can literally preach about it forever, but I think this is such a great workout because it is so toning. And I think if you really want to experience a glow up, toning has to be your focus. I think weight loss does play a big factor if you want to glow up, if maybe you are overweight. But honestly, for a lot of people, I feel like it's so much more beneficial to focus more on those toning exercises and just debloating rather than trying to lose weight. I think it is literally one of the best workouts you can do, better than any gym, because it is body weight exercises. And body weight exercises just work your body in such a different way. And I feel like it tones my body so differently than lifting any weights could ever do. It's so different. I feel so snatched after a hot yoga class. And don't even get me started on the sweat benefits. Oh my gosh. If I could have a sauna built into my house right now, I completely would, because sweating out the toxins from your body is so good in so many ways. Once again, like, not only does it make you look better, make you feel better, but it is literally getting out all the toxins in your body in a way that nothing else can do. Sweating out like that, especially in a hot yoga class, is literally just pushing the toxins through your skin and they're not coming back in. Like, it is just the craziest thing to me. I think it is so amazing. I also grew up in a family too that talked a lot about the benefits of sweat and like using a sauna and just sweating out toxins. And I cannot say enough good things about it. So, if you've never tried hot yoga, go ahead and give it a try because I promise you it is worth it, and you might not love it on the first time around either. I actually hated it some of the first times, or if I went to like some of the wrong studio, I really did not love it. But when you find your studio and a class that you like, stick with it, and I promise you great results will come from it. And additionally, I cannot preach enough about the effects of walking. I think walking is such a great addition to your other workout routines, or it's also such a great thing to add in as maybe a second workout. Or maybe, if you're having more of a like an off day, you're not going to go to the gym. I think it is just so amazing to go on a walk and go on a walk every single day, even if it's 10 minutes. Those extra steps add up, let me tell you. And I think walking tones your legs in such a great way that once again, I feel like doing a million leg lifts could never even do. The way my legs feel after like a good 4-mile nighttime walk, I go to bed and my legs are tired. And I think it is the best feeling. When I'm in my walking eras, I think I feel my best. I think I look my best. I think it's such a great way to get your digestion going. And especially if you're a person that likes to go for a walk, maybe after eating a meal, it helps your body speed up the metabolism process and digest that food easier, which then in turn ends up with you feeling better and looking better as well. Beyond that, walking is just amazing for your mental health. I think this is why I really love going on a walk every day, either during work or after work, sometimes both. And I really use it as my space to kind of take a step back from the day and escape from the day. Working a desk job and staring at a computer for 8 hours straight, it's so like such a release to be able to go outside for 30 minutes, for an hour, and literally just walk and look at nature and look outside. It's amazing. Sometimes I'll plug in a podcast. Sometimes I'll plug in my music. Sometimes I'll just, honestly walk around and just listen to nature. But usually I'm probably listening to a podcast or something, and I love it. It just helps me zone out, be in my own little bubble for a little bit, and not associate with anybody, not socialize. I love a good solo walk, honest to God. And I also love walking with friends too. So definitely not going to X that out. But there's something about a solo walk that just helps me zone in to myself and do, even like a body scan sometimes to see how I'm feeling. I think it's such a great way to really return to yourself after giving so much of yourself away throughout the day. After being in school all day and giving yourself to your schoolwork or working a job for 8 hours and giving so much of yourself to your coworkers, to your clients, to your boss, to your company and everything. No matter what it is you do during your day, we give so much of ourselves away. So I think it is so important to take that time to not only work on our physical health, but also our mental health and find a way to come back to ourselves. Okay, guys, last tip and trick I have for today for achieving your glow up this spring and summer is getting outside as much as possible. Once again, just like walking, not only is this so great for your mental health and getting out of the inside, getting out of the winter blues as well, and getting out of the winter funk, but getting out into the sun and getting out into fresh air and feeling the grass under your feet, or going to a park if there's somewhere near you, to get out into nature and just experience the world around you. There is something so special about that. And I love getting outside every single day if possible. I think it's something that's so vital to me and myself and my values. I just need to be outside literally as much as humanly possible in all senses. And I just see the difference that it has on my mental and physical health more than anything. I'm so lucky to have an office that has an outdoor patio, and you can catch me out there every single day. It's above 65 degrees and the sun's out. And let me tell you, I am so much more productive out there. I get so much stuff done, which people wouldn't believe. They probably just think I'm out there like lollygagging. Oh my God, I did not just say the word lollygag. I can't even say it again. Lollygagging. They probably just think I'm out there like fiddling on my phone or some shit for like 5 hours. But in reality, I am so productive. And I think it's because I'm just so happy. I'm just in such a happy state and happy environment that it doesn't feel like I'm working. And it is the best experience. So if you have the opportunity to work outside, I 100% recommend it. But if you don't, try and get outside as much as humanly possible. I promise this is going to change your mentality so much. And I think this is going to lead to such a huge mental glow up for you. You're going to find yourself being more positive towards yourself and to others, and just feeling so much positivity inside of you. And along with that, in order to achieve our spring and summer glow up. Ladies, we need to be getting tan. Ladies and gents, anybody and everybody, we need to be getting a tan on. So when we're getting outside, we are getting into the sun whenever we possibly can. Because I think we can all agree that we can be our most confident selves with a tan. I know that when I have a tan, I feel like my hottest freaking self, okay? I literally never feel better than that feeling getting ready to go out to a dinner with the girls after a day at the pool or at the beach when I know I'm so tan. I have those fresh tan lines showing, fresh shower, and you're going out to dinner and you just feel like you are radiating from the inside out. It is the best feeling. I cannot wait to feel that again. But if we are trying to glow up, we need to get some tan on. So when we're taking those walks, when we're working outside, when we're getting outdoors, we are getting in the sun. And I promise you, the effects will do wonders. All right, guys, those are all my tips I have today for achieving your glow up this spring and summer. And I hope they helped. I am so excited to share these because these are things I actively use every single day if possible for myself to achieve my own spring and summer glow up. So I hope you guys can take something out of this episode and go ahead and try them for yourself. And let me know in the comments if any of these things are something you guys have been using in the past, or if you try any of them and find they work. Definitely leave your tips and suggestions for everybody else below. I had so much fun sharing all these tips with you today, so make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the Dream Life Diaries channel in order to get a notification the next time a video is uploaded. I'm so excited to chat to you guys next week, so go have yourself a good week and go start that glow up. Bye.